Hello, my name is Gavin, and I am a developer at Imali. At Imali, we are a startup that is focused on looking at different areas of where blockchain technology can be applied. And so today, I'm just going to be talking about one area that we've looked at, and that is the real-time clinical claim system. So,
right button, sorry. There you go.
Right. So when we talk about clinical claims, we're talking about when you go see a doctor and then you receive treatment, and then there's this process that you need to complete in order to get reimbursement back from your insurance provider. And so the current system looks a little bit something like this, where you go see the doctor, you receive treatment, and then afterwards you need to fill out a form. Then you hand the form to either your HR manager or your broker, and then they will forward that form onto the insurance agent to process it. And then only after all that is completed, that's when you get your money back. And so there are a few problems with this process. First of all, it can take a number of weeks. Secondly, it's quite a manual process. Most of this is handwritten forms that are filled out. And so because of this, it's quite difficult to detect fraud, because people can either overclaim or they can do a double claim where they have two insurance policies, and then they fill out the same claim for the two different companies, and then they receive twice the money back. And so if we look at sort of how blockchain can help to solve this problem, if we look at sort of a general blockchain solution, then what we would do is we would put the claim on the ledger, and then this way everyone can see your claim. So if you were to try to claim from one insurance company and then make the same claim again to another insurance company, that would be immediately detected because this information is shared. And then we could also use smart contracts here to process the claim automatically, which reduces the amount of manual work and reduces the chance of human error. And then also, as mentioned, fraud detection becomes easier because you immediately know when someone's trying to make a double claim. However, there are some problems if we were to use a public blockchain for this, and that is privacy. So if I was to put my claim on the blockchain, then anyone on that network can see it, and that's probably not what I would be comfortable with. So we have looked at another platform to develop this solution, and this platform is called Corda. And this is a distributed ledger platform that has been developed by R3. The platform is focused on financial technologies and has a special emphasis on privacy. So the difference between Corda and a blockchain like Bitcoin or Ethereum is that when you do a transaction on Corda, the data is only shared between the involved parties. Whereas if you were to do a transaction on Bitcoin or Ethereum, anybody on the network can see that. So Corda also has to introduce this concept of notaries to handle consensus. And so these notaries are trusted parties that everybody agrees upon that will be used to handle consensus. And this is different to Bitcoin and Ethereum, where consensus is handled by miners, and anybody can become a miner. And finally, Corda has been designed with the intention of being easy to integrate with existing systems. So it uses a relational database and message queues, which most other blockchain technologies do not. So the solution we came up with is something like this, where the customer, you have an app. So you go to the clinic and you identify yourself using this app. You then receive the treatment, and the clinic will fill out an online form for you. And then they receive your digital signature, and you sign it, and then they pass this claim on to a claim validator. And then the claim validator will check to see that you have not made any past similar claims, so that this is not a double claim. And if they detect no problems in your claim, then they will forward that on to the insurance institution. And then that's when the claim can be automatically processed by a smart contract. And once that is done, they can inform the clinic and the customer of the outcome of your claim. And so where we are at with this is currently we are just at the proof of concept stage. So moving forward, we are still looking to sort of acquire industry-specific requirements so we can flesh out the prototype And then obviously we also have to develop an industry standard claim form so that when the claims are submitted to the claim validators, they would be able to detect the double claim problem. And so we're looking to sort of, once we achieve these goals, we're hoping to move on to a pilot trial. Thank you.